Good morning. It's Monday, August 26, 2019. I really don't feel like doing a video today. I'm tired. I'm late. Well, not really late for school. I was gonna go to the senior sunrise today, but when it comes right down to it, I just can't get out of the house on time. I don't want to get up half an hour early. I don't want to get up at 4:30 if I can get up at 5. Plus, I'm going by Jamba Juice this morning. Okay, last Friday, I posted a thing about Jamba Juice and how the manager was kind of about, me coming in early, and she was, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going back because I'm going to buy 2 Jamba Juices. I'm going to use my BOGO card, and so I can actually have one on my podium at 6th period today for band, so they can see how delicious and fruity and healthy and sweet this drink is. I got a razzmatazz, which is my favorite, and I thought I'd branch out and get something different for later. Strawberry Surf Rider. So I'm gonna sugar up today. Sugar up! Okay, here's my Jamba Juice story for the morning. I get here at 6:25, well, a little before that, 6:23, and I park, and I'm a little excited because I see that they have their patio furniture outside already. Oh, that's great. Maybe they're open. They're a little early. But then I get up there. I see the door is unlocked. And there's 2 guys. Well, I see one guy, but there's 2 guys in there working. So I cautiously, quietly, politely step into the place of business. And the fellow says, "Good morning." He says, "We don't open until 6:30. I say, "Well, what time is it now?" 6:25. Okay. So I sit on a stool to wait. I said, "Do you mind if I just sit here?" He says, "No, I'm going to have to ask you to step outside." Really? Really? I got to step outside for less than 5 minutes? What do I look like? I'm going to harass you? Am I a thief? Is it an insurance thing? I'll tell you what it is. It's a weird thing. That's what it is. So I stepped outside, and another fella comes walking up, and I said, "They're going to make you step outside till 6:30. And he says, "Oh, I got to use the bathroom." I don't care. So he goes in and he uses the bathroom, and he comes back outside and waits with me. Oh, Jamba Juice. You know what? If you opened at 6 instead of 6:30, you might get more morning customers. You might. Just a thought. It's 9:55. I'm going off campus to turn in my parade registration at the Rosamond Chamber of Commerce. I'm back in the car. I'm a little winded because my alarm went off at 10 o'clock. I got back to the car and my alarm was going off at 10 o'clock. And I don't know if I've told you about my push-ups program, but from 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, my alarm goes off every hour, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I drop, if I'm not driving, I drop and do 10 push-ups. I started this July 29th, a couple days before school started, or during band camp or whatever. So I'm doing 10 push-ups an hour, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Then in September, I'll bump it up to 15 at a time. October 20, November 25, then December and January I'll do 30, then February 35, March 40, April 45, May 50. So by the end of the school year, if I stick with it, I should be doing 50 push-ups at a time, 10 times a day. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 times a day. That's 500 push-ups in a day. That's crazy. I told the kids, I said, you guys gotta join me, because I do it like right in the middle of class. My alarm goes off and I drop into the push-ups, and the kids know, I have a push-up alarm. And so I invite them to do it with me, and a few kids are. Mostly boys, but a few girls are doing it. But a few kids are doing it with me, but not consistently. But I told them the first day of school, when I told them about it, I said, if you do this with me, by the end of the school year, we'll be huge. So it's kind of a fun way to engender relationships with the kids, and to come across as human, as a teacher, relatable. I'm a real person. I'm not just a up in front of the classroom. I'm not just a wah 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 wah. I'm a real person. No, I am, truly. Well, on the way back through the office on campus, Mr. Riley, gosh, I keep saying names. I shouldn't say names because I don't have their permission to use their name on YouTube. Anyway, he's our assistant principal, and he called me into the office. And I go, uh-oh, and somebody else in the office said, you're in trouble now. And he said, no, you're not in trouble. I just have a question. And so he asked me, there's an issue between two girls in one of my classes. And the girl in question, I said, well, I thought she dropped my class, because last week I thought she was no longer on the roll. And he said, well, she wants to, but it's past the deadline for schedule changes. Beginning of school, they allow the kids, a week or week and a half for schedule changes. And he thinks she might be just making up a problem so that she can change her schedule to be in a class with a friend. And these high school kids, they can be manipulative. He says, yeah, I know her mom, so that's not surprising. So I was not in trouble. So I haven't gotten in trouble with the administration yet this year. I only got in trouble with the administration once last year, and it was really minor. So I wonder how long it'll be before I get in trouble this year. Oh, and when I do, it'll be right here on the Band Director's Log 2019-2020. Subscribe, ring the bell. Do I have a bell? I don't even know if I have a bell. Do you have to be monetized to have a bell on YouTube? I don't know. If I have a bell, click it. Then you'll get an alert every time I upload something, which, oh my goodness sakes, my goal is to upload a Band Director's Log video every school day of the 2019-2020 school year. See that picture up there? It's me from the spring concert. Okay, gotta go. Ooh, can you identify my screensaver? Now I'm really rambling. Or I can't reach the button. Excuse me. Also, gosh, now I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, the Williams Committee did not visit my classroom this year. I told you about the trophy cases and the fishing line, and so they don't become flying projectiles in an earthquake, that sort of thing. So I was hoping that they would come and compare the progress from last year to this year, but they choose classrooms at random, and they did not choose my classroom. Somebody's at the door. That was Mr. Riley, my VP, informing me that the girl in question has had a successful schedule change and ought not to be in my class. So if she does show up, I send her to the office for her new schedule. All right, it's just a little after 5 o'clock and I'm leaving campus. One of the reasons it's so late is the drums had a sectional after school with their drum coach, which is great, by the way. We got another drummer today, so we're up to 5 drummers. That's super great. I had 2 girls almost pass out on the field this afternoon working the drills. So let them sit and rest. And where's my keys? So I gotta call my wife, let her know that I'm leaving campus. Also, that I'm stopping by the supermarket to get bottled water because we're out of bottled water in the band room, and that is essential. And also I ordered one of those steel utility wagons from Lowe's, so I'm going to stop by Lowe's. It's all prepaid for. Bought it with the Music Booster Club debit card, so it's waiting for me. And they didn't have red, so I bought a can of spray paint. Enamel, outdoor, rugged, Krylon. So I'll paint it red. It's black, so I'll leave the bottom black, and the side walls come off. I'll paint them red, so it'll be red and black, school colors. I'm buying a new one because the one they had, the one I inherited, is beat up, bent, and twisted, and the tires are shot. And we use it for football games and parades to haul out water. And when the band parades out to the football field and does the pregame show, we have cymbals on the drum line, but for the halftime show, no cymbals. We had an extra bass drum, so we're going to carry the bass drum in the wagon. So it's an important piece of equipment, and I'm going to pick that up on the way home. I really need to use my Apple earbuds microphone when I record outside, because when it's windy like that, I get a lot of wind noise on the cell phone microphone. So I'll try to remember to do that when it's windy. Thank you for your patience, dear viewer. I got the Gorilla Cart from Lowe's in the back seat. Can you see the box? See the box? Some assembly required. So that'll be fun. I like assembling things. I like, working puzzles, that sort of thing. So I'll have a great time tomorrow putting that thing together. And now I'm on my way to the grocery store to get water bottles because we're out. And I had 2 girls almost faint during drill marching practice this afternoon. And I feel so bad. I feel so terrible about it because I didn't have any water for them. Oh, it's terrible. It's not like they need to be responsible for their own hydration or anything. No, I'm supposed to supply the hydration. That's what they get accustomed to. So I'm on my way. Now I'm home. I have no idea what time it is, but I'm tired and I'm hungry. And I'm not doing any schoolwork at home tonight. Zip, zero, nada.